Good day everyone. Our most essential learning competency for today is solving problems involving geometric sequence. Let us define first geometric sequence. A sequence of numbers is called a geometric sequence if the ratio of any two consecutive numbers is constant. Say for example, you have 9, 3, 27, 81. Okay. You divide 9 by 3, that will be 3. You divide 27 by 9, that will be 3. Therefore, this one is a geometric sequence. Now, we will be using this formula. A sub n is equal to a sub 1 r raised to n minus 1. The r there is, of course, the common ratio. A sub 1 is the first term. A sub n is the nth term that we are looking for, and of course the n there is the order of the terms. For the sum, we will be using this one. Example number 1, find the 10th term of the sequence 2, 6, 18, 54. So we are looking for a sub 10. Our a sub 1 is 2. Our r is, of course, we'll get it, 6 divided by 2. And 18 divided by 6, that's also 3. Our common ratio is 3. And then our n is of course 10. We are now ready to solve for a sub 10. We will be using the formula a sub n equals a sub 1 r raised to n minus 1. So this is a sub 10 equals 2. This is 3, 10 minus 1. So a sub 10 is equal to 2, 3 raised to 9. 3 raised to 4 is 81. 3 raised to 5 is 243. 3 raised to 6 is 729. 3 raised to 7 is 2187. 3 raised to 8 is 6561. 3 raised to 9 is 19683. This is a sub 10 is equal to 2 times 19683. Multiplying the 2, our a sub 10 is 39,336. Example number 2. Find the sum of the first 8 terms of the sequence 4, 8, 16. S sub 8. This is what we are looking for. So our a sub 1 is equal to 4. Our r is, of course, 8 divided by 4 is 2. And our n is 8. So we will be using the formula for sum. This is a sub 1, 1 minus r raised to n, 1 minus r. So this is s sub 8 equals 4, 1 minus 2 raised to 8, over 1 minus 2. So s sub 8 is equal to 4. 1 minus 2 raised to 6 is equal to 64. 2 raised to 7 is 128. And 2 raised to 8 is 256. 256. 1 minus 2 is negative 1. So this is now s sub 8 is equal to 4 times negative 255 divided by negative 1. So s sub 8 is equal to 255 times 4. We have 20 carry 2, 22 carry 2, 1020. Am I right? This is 5 times 4, 20, carry 2, 22, carry 2, 8, 10. So 1020. This is equal to negative 1020 over negative 1. So the sum of the first 8 terms therefore is 1020. Example number 3. The third term of the sequence is 4 and the seventh term is 64 over 81. Find the sum of the first 7 terms. So S sub 7 is what we are looking for. And then we have A sub 3 given 4. And then we have 7th term. A sub 7 is 64 over 81. We do not know yet our A sub 1 and our D. Okay, or our R rather. R is the common ratio. And our A sub 1 is the first term. Okay, let's do it. So, based on the given, we have A sub n is equal to A sub 1, R n minus 1. So, we have A sub 3 equals A sub 1, R, 3 minus 1. A sub 3 is of course 4. Our A sub 3 is 4 equals A sub 1 R raised to 2. This one is equation number 1. Our equation number 2, you have A sub 7 is equal to A sub 1 R raised to 7 minus 1. So we have 64 over 81 is equal to A sub 1 R raised to 6. This one is our equation number 2. So we have the two equations now, 1 and 2. I will be solving here A sub 1. So this is 4 equals A sub 1 R squared divided by R squared, R squared. This will be cancelled. So this is 4 over R squared. I can now substitute this in equation 2. We have 64 over 81 equals 4 over R squared times R raised to 6. I can cancel it. So this is 64 over 81 times 4. That one is equal to R raised to 4. Okay, this one is over 1. So therefore, I can now cancel this one also. This one is 16. So we have 16 over 81 is equal to R raised to 4. Getting the fourth root, fourth root of 16 is of course 2. The fourth root of 81 is of course 3. So our common ratio is 2 over 3. From this equation, we can now solve for A sub 1. We have 4 over 2 over 3 equals A sub 1. You get the reciprocal of this and then multiply it by here. 4 times 3 over 2 equals A sub 1. This is 2. So our A sub 1 is 6. So we are now ready for S sub 7. The formula is A sub 1 minus R raised to n 1 minus R. So S sub 7 is equal to 6, 1 minus 3 or 2 over 3. This one is 7 over 1 minus 2 over 3. Okay, so S sub 7 now is equal to 6. 1 minus, this one is 2 raised to 7, 128. That is 3 raised to 7. What is 3 raised to 7? 3 raised to 4 is 81. 3 raised to 5 is 243. 3 raised to 6 is 729. And 3 raised to 7 is 2187. Okay. So 1 minus 2/3 is of course 1/3. Okay. How are we going to simplify it? To simplify this, get the cross product. This is S, or 6 rather. 2187 minus 128 divided by 2187 divided by 1 over 3. So this is equal now to 6. What is 2187 minus 2187 minus 128 is 9, 5. This one is of course 0, 2. Right? So that is 2,059 over 2187. Multiply it by the reciprocal, 3 over 1. So this is now equal to, this is equal to 18 multiplied by 2059 over 2,187. Just multiply. Example number 4. If the second term of the sequence is 5 over 2, so our A sub 2 is 5 over 2. And the fifth term is 20. A sub 5 is 20. What is the 10th term? So A sub 10. We do not have A sub 1 yet, and of course our common ratio. Okay, let's solve it. So we have A sub n equals A sub 1 r raised to n minus 1. A sub 5 equals A sub 1 r 5 minus 1. So we have 20 equals A sub 1 r raised to 4. Equation 1. Our equation 2, you have A sub 2. This is equivalent to A sub 1 r 2 minus 1. So 5 over 2 is equal to A sub 1 r. This is equation number 2. So we have these two equations now, 1 and 2. Let us solve for A sub 1 here. This is 5 over 2 equals A sub 1 r. You divide both by r. So this one is 5 over 2 times 1 over r equals A sub 1. So this one is 5 over 2r. Okay. So that is your A sub 1. You can now substitute this in equation 1. So we have 20 equals A sub 1 is 5 over 2r. This one is r raised to 4. We can now cancel this. And this is now 20 or 40 rather. 40 equals 5r cubed. I just get the cross product. So we have here 5r cubed divided by 5. This will be 8 is equal to r cubed. Getting its cube root. Cube root is of course 2. Cube root of 8 is 2. So our r is of course 2. Getting for the A sub 1, our A sub 1 is this one. So we have now A sub 1, 5 over 2 times 2. Our A sub 1 is equivalent to 5 over 4. 5 over 4. We are now ready to get A sub 10. So we have A sub 10 is equal to A sub 1 r n minus 1. So A sub 10 is equal to 5 over 4. Our r is 2. Raised to our n is 10 minus 1. So A sub 10 is equal to 5 over 4 times 2 raised to 9. So we have now A sub 10 is equal to 5 over 4. Our 2 raised to 6 is 64. Our 2 raised to 7 is 128. Our 2 raised to 8 is 256. And our 2 raised to 9 is equal to 512. So 512 divided by 4. So 512 divided by 4. This one is 1. This is 4. This is 1, 0. This is 2. This is 8. Sorry, this one is 1 and this one is 1. This one is 8. So we have 32. We have 8. So this is 5 times 128. That is your A sub 10. And 128 times 5 is 40 carry 4. 14 carry 1. It's 6. 640. This one is your A sub 10.